All right. Well. We meet again. Oh, it's Friday, August 26th, 2022. And it's currently 80, probably late 80 degrees here in G-Town, Colorado on this beautiful Friday. Currently, if anybody really wonders what the time is 8. Oh, I hate that light. The current time is 8. Sorry, 2:34. How in the world is everybody doing? Everybody had a good day? Everybody had a good day? Everybody had a good week? Ugh, well, I know I just went but really, I'm pretty good actually. It was pretty eventful. I'm trying to remember what I even did this week. Let's see here. Well, I guess we'll start with today. I just got back from physical. Well, not just got back. I got back from physical therapy. Oh, I don't know, like 2 hours ago, and actually that went extremely well. I had never done anything like this kind of physical therapy. It's like oh shoot, how do I put this? It's like oh my goodness. Here we go. See, this is where I'm rambling. I'm saying. So get ready. Get ready for some nonsense. It's gonna happen. Just watch it. And then what was I gonna say? There we go. Chinese remedy. It's like a Chinese remedy therapy. So basically it's like it's 3 things. That's dry needling, cupping. Yes, cupping. Cupping. And then oh man, I don't know what you call it, but it's like a metal thing. And what he does is kind of just like goes back and forth, goes over your trigger points. And I found it really relieving, especially with the chronic pain. So, and it's great because I don't feel any chronic pain at this moment, because way before I started this kind of physical therapy, I had chronic pain from here. Makes sense. This is my back shoulder. So this is my left side. I'm right-handed. And so I had my chronic pain before I even started this therapy. I had chronic pain from here. It extended from all the way down here, like all the way to like stops like right about here. And yesterday, and this side started acting up too with chronic pain. So it was a PITA, pain in the rear end is in appropriate terms. So yeah, I was more than happy to get this done. And what was really cool about, I'm rambling here, so look out. And and what I liked about the dry needling, I kind of noticed that it really, it really quivered my muscles, all my back, like my back muscles, all my neck muscles, like here. Every single needle that he put in my neck just quivered. It means that it was getting rid of that tension. It was getting rid of that those knocks, stress. And I also found out because of it that both sides of my neck, the muscles were just really tight. They had to untight, but the only way that these muscles could relax would be to find those trigger points. And oh, did he? I'll tell you what, there were times he hit some sensitive spots, and he was hilarious. He calls these sensitive spots swear spots. Yes, swear, SWEAR. And what he means by swear spots, which I actually found this pretty amusing, guys. Oh, let me stop my rambling here. Mr. Royce in the house is at work, and here he is. I love you, Royce. Hi, buddy. I'm just rambling, spraying nonsense, so just stick with me here. I mean, at least you're doing work, so kudos for you. But anyway, yeah, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you, man. And those of you check out his YouTube show every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it's a great show. He's working himself up, people. Check out his YouTube channel. He's awesome. He and Dan and Michael Nolan and Lou Mars, they have seen enough stuff musically than I have. So seriously, I learned so much from listening to the rest of the show. And I'm not just saying that. I do learn a lot. In fact, I do think a lot too. So that's a good thing. I'm actually using my noggin. So keep working, Royce. I'll just be here, blah blah blah. So don't worry about me. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. All right, and so anyway, yeah. So it did that. So the dry needles were a big help because they really released a lot of that tension. But I tell you, anyway, back to a swear spots. It was because every time I This is what he said. I swear. I swear. This is Revlon, Revlon, party on, Revlon. But anyway, and what was he say? Yeah, so swear spots. So it's like, yeah, because people say cuss words at me every time I poke them with a dry needle when I hit their spot. So, and I tell you what, I was being very nice. I did not swear at him. I did not, and I was very proud of myself. But boy, did it hurt! Oh my gosh! But it felt so good at the same time. He hit like a couple of sensitive spots like back here, especially on top of my injured shoulder. He hit a couple spots, and I'm like, it feels good. Now the cupping, that was interesting. I never done like that Chinese medicine technique of cupping. And it's where you have like these little jars. It's like suction cups, And I know I'm rambling. Just bear with me here. I have a point. And suction cups, and what they do is like he sets them on fire a little bit, and what it does is like the heat kind of just like tightens up the skin inside those little cup jars. And quite honestly, if judging by the YouTube videos I've watched of those, it felt good. I thought it would hurt, but it felt good. Oh my gosh, it felt like a whole bunch of pressure just going, off my back and my neck, like down here. It's like, and too, because of the dry needlings, like after the dry needlings, like something on the shoulders went like shaking. My whole arm was shaking because it was hitting that those spots that needed to go away. So that was nice. And then that silver thing, I swear that was probably the most painful one, where he gets the silver scraper thing. He just finds the muscle knots or the trigger points and just. I didn't know what he was doing because I'm face down like this, and he's like, and I'm like groaning. I'm like, oh. I'm like clinging to the pillow, and I am not a quitter, people. I am not, but I swear there were times where I just wanted to go, like, I quit. It was that bad. Like, I quit, but at the same time, I knew it was gonna help, so I just kind of like hugged the pillow and just dealt with it. But he hit, oddly enough, I have a trigger point that was like right here from my best shoulder, and he was just like going like. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I could hear the therapist going, and. But anyway, my point is, that what I went through 2 hours ago, it has really helped my chronic pain. I think I've never felt so much relief from this chronic pain at all. So, and plus I just started new medication in earlier this week, so I have to take it every month. So it's inject once, inject every month. So I'm really hoping that works. But in the meantime, this does wonders. So okay, my bad. Sorry, my bad. And yeah, so it does wonders. So if you guys are having any issues like that, try dry needling, cupping, and the. But I'm gonna warn you, the thing outside when he goes like that will make you groan. And boy, was I groaning! I'm like, oh my gosh, oh, uncle. But I'm a trooper. I stuck with it. Let's see what else. Oh, we all know I'm vocal about my depression and anxiety. I'm vocal about. I'm tired of running from it. As far as I'm concerned, the more I run from it and hide from it, the more it's gonna bite my rear end. So I'm going to talk about I am making waves. As a matter of fact, I just finished my last therapy session. He says that my anxiety and depression is actually pretty much back to like the normal basis. Like when you have your good days and bad days, it's like a wave. You go up and down, up and down, up and down. That's what he wants. Okay, so that's a blessing, and I do feel better. I still feel like I still have a little ways to go, but that's okay. It's better. He said he would be worried if everything was still like a straight line. He would still be worried if it was like that. I mean, I was a full-blown straight line when I first started seeing him about a month ago, and now it's like up and down, like good days and bad days. It's just a matter of how you cope with them and how you deal with it, and how you just take all that, how much strength and courage you have, and just keep moving. But anyway, So anyway, again, guys, thanks for your positive vibes and prayers. They're working. Believe it or not, they are. It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot, but I'm really appreciative for your thoughts and prayers. And please keep them coming. They're working. Trust me, they're working. I can feel it. And shout out to my favorite DJ who's been whining about rambling. There's nothing wrong with rambling. I just did, so there. There's nothing wrong. Yeah, I'm not gonna apologize because I like it. And Royce likes it so much he's still listening. So keep rambling. More rambling, more nonsense, the better off you are. I'm serious. All right, so I thought we'd go back to mosey on over to, and that's kind of where I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna cut off that part. I didn't say enough, but I know it's time to really move on. All right, so I mean, not that you don't. I know you move on, but me, I'm worried about me. That was the me thing. So don't worry. All right, so we're gonna move on to TobyMac here. There's a really cool thing I found on my Facebook. I'm gonna share with you all. So YouTube, do not slap me on the wrist. If you slap me on the wrist, you're gonna get it. So when Toby, with the release of his Life After Death record, which I discussed. Oh, I go girl. Oh, I go girl. Thank you, Royce. See, there you go. Support. You go, girl. So shout out to my favorite DJ who puts up with me. You go. Go, go, go. And you too, Royce. Go, go, go. He went on Good Morning America and talked about the album release of Life After Death. So that's what we're going to do. We can't talk about his struggles. And that's what I admire about TobyMac is because he's always open and always just very honest. It's just, I love how he does this. I haven't time to watch this, but we're watching it now. Even better, we're watching it now. So here we go. Oh, duh. Share screen, Caitlin. Duh. Okay. Here we go. Share screen. We're going to do that. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Uh-huh. Here we go. It's going to be on my Facebook live. So here we go. Okay. Okay, we're there. Okay, here we go. We're cool? We're cool? Okay, here we go.
Now to Christian music star TobyMac. He was on top of the world when he got the tragic news that his 21-year-old son, Truett, died from an accidental overdose. Chris Conley joined us with TobyMac's personal journey and its impact on his new music. Good morning, Chris.
And good morning to you, Michael. With his new album, Life After Death, dropping late last week, TobyMac is opening up for the first time on TV about a devastating family tragedy. His words, like his music, are a chronicle of grief and remembrance, a tribute to a lost son, and a celebration of enduring faith that's been deepened by his personal journey. With big hits like I Just Need You and exuberant concerts, singer, rapper, and recording artist TobyMac has long been a chart-topping star of contemporary Christian music.
The reason I got into music from day one was my hope was that this music would turn people's eyes to God.
October 17th, 2019, in Franklin, Tennessee, TobyMac was not on stage, but in the audience, cheering on the first ever live performance by his son, aspiring artist Truett Foster McKeon, making Toby a proud dad.
I mean, he crushed it. He knocked it out of the park. And I said, I love you, son. I'm proud of you, man. And I walked away. Last time I saw him, I was in front of the theater.
Days later, on October 23rd, Truett was found dead at his residence in Nashville of an accidental overdose of fentanyl and amphetamines. He was 21 years old. You knew his heart. You knew his artistry. You also knew his struggles.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of conversations did the two of you have about the ways in which he struggled?
It wasn't like he had gone to rehab. This was maybe a little bit of a secret life struggle. This was his first time that I know of buying something from the streets. But it feels like one fatal mistake to me.
How'd you find out what had happened?
I found out when I was on a tour bus in Canada, and I just fell to my knees. I asked probably 25 times like that day, are you sure? Are you sure? Are they sure? I couldn't believe my amazing son was gone.
People wonder, how do you get through the first days of something like this?
I can't give you the answer, Chris, of how you get through it. I know how I did, and it was music.
TobyMac's new album, Life After Death, reveals his personal journey from the raw ache of 21 years. But I have you in my heart. And to its sister Marley, poignantly missing everything about you. I just miss being around you. 2.5 years, leading to the reborn spirit of the goodness. You have always been a reliable chronicler of your faith and the way that it's uplifted millions of people from the beginning of your career. How did the loss of your son affect that faith?
It rocked it for a while. I didn't walk away. I just kind of made a deal with God. I go, I'm going to trust you through this. I'm going to try. I gave him a chance, is how I say it. That might be a little dishonoring. I don't mean it to be, but I gave him a chance. And in that time, he was kind.
You spoke of the last conversation you had with Truett, but you didn't mention his last text to you.
Yeah. He said, Dad, you've always made me feel like a superhero. Yeah. You know, you couldn't ask for more than that. I'm so grateful that he knew I loved him. I have no doubt about him walking with God. I have no doubt. And that brings me such beautiful assurance.
And along with faith and music, it was community that uplifted TobyMac and his family in their time of need. I saw people come around and love us unconditionally, he says. And when he speaks of Truett, he often quotes his wife, Amanda, Truett's mom. She says, God loves the wild ones. Michael?
That's an amazing story.
Such a beautiful interview, Chris.
Yes.
Fact.
It's a beautiful interview. Thank you so much, Chris.
There's no damage between our vehicles, though. I don't know.
Nonsense. Stop. Ooh. Wow. God loves the wild ones. True that. Ooh. So hold up. There's a kitty almost coming. Hang on. Little Missy Noki. She's like, let me in, kitty. Let me in. Just give me a second. Just remember, people, those who own animals know we don't own them, they own us. Yeah, come on. Come on. Inoki, get your butt in here. You're okay. I'm just recording. Well, make your debut. Let me know. People will love you because you're too cute and evil at the same time. Yes, this cat is evil, but she's lovable. So what do y'all think about that? About that interview? Man, but fentanyl. That stuff needs to go away. I mean, I even agree. Even Nice with Alice Cooper, he was saying that that's just horrible stuff. It just needs to go away. You know, I'm like, yes, it does. Fentanyl, very does. And methamphetamines, yes. Any kind of drugs like that, they need to go away. But my heart goes out to TobyMac and his family. That's hard. You know, that's a great interview that Toby did. But what I really appreciate about Toby was how open he was, how honest he was about what he's facing. You know, the facing of what's hurting him and his family. Facing what his broken heart. You know what? And quite frankly, people, that takes guts. And during that Good Morning America interview, it occurred to me too, and it occurred to me that what on earth are you doing, kitty? You know, she's it's just wild kitten. She's a nice kitten, but she's like, you ever had Sour Patch Kids? She's like that. But anyway, well, what I really like about the interview is the fact how, even though, you know, Toby is a Christian, I love this. And I pretty much understand his perspective on this. With all of the grief and despair, you know, that he has faced, and he still is facing, he gave God a chance to help him through this. And that's where he found the goodness. And oh my goodness, I can pretty much relate to him on that level. Very much so. You know, myself as a woman of faith, you know, it's challenging with what, especially if I'm dealing with that. It's also challenging. 100% is challenging, and there are times where I'm like, God, I'm right there with Toby. I'm not just saying because I'm a fan, but I'm saying because I know what he's talking about. You know, it's like, even though my experiences are different, I totally get what he's talking about. I totally do. You know, and that's what I love about him. It's like, Like, I told her, I got you. I'm sorry you're going through all this. You know, I was like, I got you. I hear you. I've been listening to you since I was 13, I think. 12 or 13. I got you. I hear you. And what he says is just like, I gave God a chance to get me through. It's just a chance. And I'm like, I know where you're going. He's like, I know how you feel. Totally. So, and that's true. If you're willing to give God a chance, which you should be, even more than one chance, but when you're kind of like me or just feeling alone, you just give God that chance. God will prevail. And what I also like about too is just how saying that, how God loves the wild ones. Yeah, 100%. God loves the wild ones. Yes, he does. Oh man. I mean, please, he's pulling up with me, the little Miss Stubborn, Independent one. Little Miss Stubborn, Independent, marches your own drum one. He loves me. Yeah, I thank God every day that he loves me for it. So yes, I'm a stubborn little Miss Independent. But again, shout out to TobyMac. It's not easy, and that record, Life After Death, I tell you what, that music has already touched a lot of people. I've seen comments. I've already spoken about how it relates to me, and I just really like the fact that he touched base. Toby also touched base on the fact that he hopes that this music reaches people to God. Absolutely. I think there was a movie. Have y'all seen that movie? I haven't seen it yet. I need to, but it's called like Jesus Music. Everybody seen that? That was like, I think, released last year, I think. And it's sorry, when I think too much, you know, I always do this when I think too much. So if I'm doing this, just so I'm thinking, I'm okay. Seriously, I'm good. Okay, but Jesus Music, and he says this. Where are you going? Sorry, this kitten. I tell you, Inoki, you want to make your debut? No? Okay. She said no. When Inoki says no, it's no. But anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, snap. See what you did? So good. What was I going to say? Yeah, well, he said in the Jesus movie, I haven't watched it, but I've seen the preview of TobyMac, and he says sometime, and I love this quote. I love it. It motivates me, inspires me. I love this quote. It says, sometimes God uses broken people to create music for the broken. Oh, sweet. And hang on, Dan. I'll get to you in a minute, my friend. And I'm jealous, by the way. Jealous. Very jealous. And by the way, yeah, so sometimes God uses people who are broken to create music for the broken now. Like, and Toby, that's what you're doing. And believe me, if you ever see this, trust me when I say this, your music does help me a lot. Holy cow. Yeah, I know you're hurting, so I'm praying for you and your family. And do me a favor, please pray for me, because I'm still going through what I have to go through, but I'm getting there. I can feel the prayers of positive vibes. But no, I have your back, and I know I have yours. I know you always have my back for your music, so keep it up. I'm proud of you. All right, and seriously, come back to Greeley, Colorado. If you ever see this, come back to Greeley, Colorado. I'll be more than happy to be there. You know I will. You betcha. I'll be there. I've been there twice so far. Every time I showed up twice. So keep coming back. Tomorrow you keep coming back here. Tomorrow I'll keep going. All right. So before I ramble on to the next thing, which is called Micky Dolenz. Yes. Monkeypox. Oh, I'm going to get to that monkeypox joke in a second. My friend, Just the Facts, man. You can find him on YouTube. Knowledgeable guy. He has, he was friends with the late Pantera members Vinnie Paul and Dimebag Darrell. He's been to and seen a lot of concerts, more than I have in my lifetime. I've heard so much. If you actually go on his YouTube page, you'll see a lot of old school movies, black and white horror movies. And there's one that really made me nauseous and nauseated, and that monster was gross. And but I only watched it just for Dan. So anyway, this is what my good friend Dan, Just the Facts, Just the Man, or Just the Facts, what I call him. This is what he says. I saw you were on. Thank you for dropping by, Dan. Only could stay for a minute, going to a show tonight, the Elton John's tribute. Okay, Dan, if you're still in the chat, my question is, are you going to be doing some filming for it? Because if you are, I would love to see the video of that stuff. I mean, you get to see his YouTube channel. He does some really good video work from concerts. Oh, geez, he even did the Micky Dolenz one, which I watch. I still watch to this day. You know, I'm just sitting here just being a monkey girl. You cannot take the monkeys out of this and rock out of the monkeys and the rock and roll of this girl. Mm-mm. No, you can't. And yes, I have the monkey's pox. I'll get to that in a minute. But anyway, yeah, Dan, seriously, let me know how that is. You may go live. What time? What time are you going live? I could try to catch it. Yeah. Okay, great. Well, just let me know what time. I'll try to catch it. I'll be bouncing between that, a movie, and Nights with Alice Cooper. So, what time frame? I can fit you in. What time? Okay. Well, since we're waiting for our awesome friend Dan, which again, check out his YouTube channel. It's good stuff. And but anyway, and Monkey's Box. So, as you know, this is Nights with Alice Cooper. Yeah, I know he's paying attention. 8 Central Time. That's 7 my time. Okay. That can work. I'll try to fit it in with everything else I have going on. So I'll try to fit it in. I'll put that as a priority. I won't see it. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate you. So, and I know I do think he's paying attention because I picked on him for rambling. So about rambling, which I'm not sorry. You had that coming. I'm not in trouble. I'm good. So, here's the thing. You know, it cracked me up. I laugh at cheesy things. I laugh at cheesy jokes. People, we all should know this by now. I laugh at cheesy things. And there's a thing called monkey's pox. And so Mickey, anyways, Alice Cooper seeing that on his radio show, and he goes, "I wonder if Micky Dolenz has it." And I'm like, for 2 seconds, I'm like, monkey's pox and Micky Dolenz. I'm like, what? And then all of a sudden, I merged it together. I'm like, oh, monkey's pox, MONKEES. So anyway, I told my dad this. And the very first, Inoki, knock it off. No, that's not Inoki. Who is that? Is that Winnie? Cool. It's the ferret. But anyway, I told my dad this, and you know what my dad said? He said this. He goes, "You need new friends." I'm sorry. Sorry, that can't happen. I like my weird friends. Not my fault. Not my fault. He was just born that way. Not a million years what I did for my weird friends. No, us mutant dorks, music dorks, minion dorks. We embrace the weirdness. All right, now let's begin. Micky Dolenz and months. Oh my gosh, you'd be any more inconvenient. Naughty. I take it back. That's Inoki. Kids. Okay, now we're going to Micky Dolenz. Now, I was trying to watch this interview, and by the way, Royce, check out that Micky Dolenz date. I want to recruit you and your family because I can't go. I mean, I would like to go to the one in Phoenix, but my sister said no. As in, no. We're not going to the desert just to see Micky Dolenz. The answer is no. Even though I told her, up there, yeah, that was you. Yeah, you better run away, you little cat. Sorry, seriously, I'm not making this up. She just walked right past me. Going. I'm like, yeah, I see you. I got my eye on you. Eye on it. But yeah, and I told her, fine. I'll go to the show. You can sleep in the hotel. Oh, sweet. So, yeah, McVeigh and Pat are some music friends that we all know. That's cool, Dan. I hope they're doing well. But anyway, sorry. Back and forth rambling. I'm getting to my point. What I was gonna say is, yeah, I told my sister, well, you can sleep in the hotel, and I'll go, because I know you probably fall asleep listening to this music. Fine, I'll go. I'm gonna fine, I'll go. And she goes, no. And when she said no, this was the no to when I brought this idea. Alice Cooper, let's go to not Denver. Let's go to Texas, Dallas, Texas, to see Alice Cooper and the Misfits. No. God, boy. A lot of no's. So a lot of no's people. I mean, I shouldn't necessarily complain. So I have Alice Cooper like on October 4th. I shouldn't necessarily complain, but I'm prone to the weirdness, and also I love the Misfits. So hey, I got weird friends. That's okay. Especially Royce and Dean. I mean, those two are weird, so weird. Especially Royce. Love you, Royce. But anyway, back to Mickey. Back to Mickey Dolenz. I'm gonna go to this. So anyway, I tried to watch. Oh man, I'm gonna mute my mic when we do this because I know I'm gonna have another coughing attack here in a minute. Road trips, yes, they are fun, but when you have a person that goes, no, that it's not gonna happen. Hey, I want to go. I want to see more Alice Cooper. I mean, I shouldn't complain. I have Alice Cooper on October 4th, but I want to go. And also, I love the Misfits. I love the Misfits. They're a good band. They're a good band. I like them. I agree. They were fun, man. But plus, Dan, if you want, you and I can actually hang out and listen to music. I'm down. I love hanging out with my music peeps. I love it. I love it. Just like next with Alice Cooper, his rambling nonsense. I love it. All right, now we're going to go to Micky Dolenz. So I was trying to watch this before my therapy session, and he beat me to it. So we're going to watch it. And just a heads up, if I look a little sentimental when he discusses about the death of Davy Jones and Pure Twerk and Mike Nesmith, that's nothing new. And the reason for me why that's nothing new is because, okay, this is where I'm going to be rambling here, so bear with me. Rambling nonsense 101. When I was growing up, I never had any friends. I was always bullied. I mean, always bullied. I was legitimately always bullied. I'm not making stuff up. I was bullied. I never had any friends. Now, I have cooler friends now, so I don't forget those people. But, and so every time I would come home, the Monkeys reruns were always on. Oh, I don't know. On like 3. I was like back in Virginia because my dad hi Kitty. We were running Navy famous. My dad's a veteran, formerly from the Navy, and so here we are, and Monkeys. And every time I turn and watch the Monkeys, they always got in trouble. But yet, no matter how much trouble they got into, they had each other's back. And I told myself, when I get older in life, I figure this thing so-called life, which I'm still trying to figure out. Believe me, I know I'm not the only one. And, I will find friends. I want them as friends. I want friends like that. Those are my friends. And I call them my friends. And so when when Davy Jones died unexpectedly, oh my gosh, I did not see that coming. And, I'm like, you sure you haven't read Davy Jones? You sure you're not talking about the pirate or, there are other David Joneses in this world. You sure you're not talking about David Bowie? But no. And I cried. And then when Peter Torre passed away in 2019, holy cow, I was in school and I dropped everything. I literally dropped everything. Went to the desk I was working on, work desk in the library I was working on, looked it up, and sure enough, it was. My heart shattered. And then with the passing of with the late Mike Nesmith, was past December. Oh yeah, absolutely. So in many ways, I can't really match the pain Micky Dolenz is feeling, but at the same time, I can understand him on that level. So if I end up sentimental, if I look very sentimental, I'm sorry. If I end up crying, I'm stopping this broadcast. No more crying. I don't care, even if my therapist said it's normal to be crying. I don't care. I say I'm not going to be crying anymore, so we're good. Okay. All right. So I know, but I thank you guys for not unsubscribing when that happened. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. All right. Here we go. Share screen. Blah blah blah. I don't care which window. We don't care. Actually, we do care. We'll get to that in a minute. Here we go. Oh, so apparently Kiss announced their new Creatures of the Night. Cool. Yeah, it's like a whole new vinyl. All right. Okay, never mind. Here we go.
How you doing, first of all?
I'm above ground.
It's a joke, but it's not.
It's not
No, it's not a joke. No, it's not a joke. Anybody? Okay, here we go. I'm going to restart it, guys. Just give me a second. When he says above ground, by the way, Mickey, if you ever see it's above ground, me too, buddy. Me too. Facts, 100%.
How you doing, first of all?
I'm above ground.
It's a joke, but it's not.
It's not a joke. Here we come,
Micky Dolenz is the last of the Monkees, that madcap quartet who took pop culture by storm in the 60s. A made-for-TV band, the Monkees had 4 albums hit #1 in 1967, a feat not even a real band has ever equaled.
Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer.
Looking at the set list, Micky, there's some songs you have to play every night, right?
They're the can't not do's.
Now, Dolenz alone is trying to keep the music alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, Micky Dolenz!
What's it like being on tour by yourself?
Whoa. I haven't quite processed it. After Davey passed, which was a big shocker, I remember then thinking, what are we going to do?
Davy Jones died a decade ago. In 2016, the 3 surviving members, Dolenz, Mike Nesmith, and Peter Tork, celebrated the Monkees' 50th anniversary. Does the big 5-0 mean anything really to you guys? Or? Tork told me then on CBS Sunday Morning.
We'll tour until one of us drops, and the other will go on as the Monkey.
When Mike passed, I couldn't help but think of that.
You and me.
And here you are. Tork died of cancer in 2019. Dolenz and Nesmith had been in the midst of a farewell tour last December when Nesmith died of heart failure, 3 years after recovering from a quadruple bypass. But he wanted to do that tour.
Oh, he insisted upon doing it.
Why do you think he was so insistent?
Well, he'd always talked about the last of these Monkey experiences being kind of a swan song.
Over the years, Nesmith had skipped most of the reunion tours.
He, at times, had a bit of a problem with the Monkey thing. It's like he said, oh, I get it now. It's meant so much to so many people for so long.
I guess there was a doubt in him at some level.
Always had a doubt. But we all do. I'm thinking, why is someone like you, this huge, incredibly famous, brilliant journalist, talking to me?
Because the first record I ever bought was a Monkees record.
I got nothing for that record. Do you mind?
Back in 1966, they were just young actors playing a band. You were probably on salary, right?
$400 a week.
What?
Including the concerts.
Seriously?
For 10, 20,000 people. Am I bitter? No. And I am not bitter.
Right.
No, I'm not. I mean, it's been a blessing, an incredible blessing, given me an amazing life.
I'm not your stepping stone.
The quartet had answered this ad in Variety, looking for 4 insane boys.
What do you want me to do?
Davey had a very ballad Broadway
Yes.
kind of feel, beautiful voice. Peter was down home, folky, and Nez, of course, was flat out country to start with.
Micky would sing lead on most of the band's big hits.
I was the only one who could go. Sorry, sound guy.
Well, we know you still can do it.
But yeah. Donnie Kirshner and the producers would call me in at the studio at the end of shooting the television show 10 hours a day. Okay, you're going to sing this. What's it called? Last Train to Somewhere. I never sang it.
What's King Country singing this?
Monkees ran for just 2 seasons, 58 episodes.
Peter, I am awful glad that you gave up painting.
I got a new hobby now.
What's that?
I'm building things.
Oh.
But reruns kept reintroducing them to new audiences.
Here's the monkey.
The whole becomes greater than the sum of its parts. And you don't know why. It was us. It was the music. It was the show. It was the writers, the directors, everything.
Dolenz has tried to keep his mates with him on stage by playing old home movies like these.
And so made it like a celebration.
How did that feel for you?
Very mixed emotions.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I can't watch some of the video.
Yeah.
To this day.
You would consider it a responsibility to keep this going, or it's something
Yeah.
you do?
And I love singing those songs. How can you not love singing I'm a Believer? They're just such great tunes.
We get old, but the songs don't.
That's true.
I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried.
No, I don't care about that. Ooh, nice slap. All right, we're done.
What are you gonna do about it, Rock?
Hang on.
What are you gonna do about it, huh? You gonna hit a
He's
woman?
gonna slap you with a tortilla. That's what he's gonna do. It's on the monkeys now, but with a, my first monkeys experience was without Mike Nesmith as well, Dan. As a matter of fact, oh my goodness, you guys remember Missy Inoki, sorry. But in fact, oh yeah, I agree. That was a great interview. I feel for Micky. I do. I feel for him. I feel bad for the sales technician. I'm like, oh, like, hey, you're hearing my votes. Oh, Smokey, chill with. Yeah, but I have a lot of respect for Micky. He's doing what the late third would want him to do, and he's doing, but it doesn't take away his pain. Yeah, I get that. But yeah, that's why I think that's where, us monkey dorks, nerds, dorks, minions, mutants, whatever you call us. I think that's where. Goodbye, Kitty. That's where I think that's where we stand. Is to show up. I mean, my first Muppets concert was in 2001 at a Greeley Stampede, where it's just Dolenz, the late Torque, and Jones. And when my mom broke the news that I want to see him, he keeps missing my state. He's going to, get this, he's going to Phoenix, Arizona. Yes, I'm rambling about this. I'm sorry. So bear with me on this. Yes, I'm a little bothered by it. I've been waiting. I will wait. I waited this long to see Alice Cooper come around northern Colorado. I can wait for this. But anyway, yeah, he's missing Colorado. He's going to Phoenix, Arizona. Then he's going to, I think, Reno, Nevada. And then he's going to Livermore, California, which I'm trying to get Royce and Betty to go to for my sanity. For my sanity. It won't happen, I've been waiting a long time to see Alice Cooper. So if I can see Alice Cooper, I can see Micky Dolenz again. And honestly, if Micky shows up at a Stampede, I'm fine with it because that's where I saw my first Monkeys concert was at the Greeley Stampede. So I'd be more than happy to go back to the Greeley Stampede and just hear Monkeys music. And I'll tell you what, to this day, you're all familiar with the song Valerie. I swear, get this. Well, so I'm getting to a point. I'm rambling within reasons, just like my favorite DJ does. Now, just hang on. What I'm saying is, every time I hear Valerie, it doesn't matter if Mickey now currently sings it. It doesn't matter if it's the original recording of Valerie. Every time I hear the right, okay, I get transported back to the Greeley Stampede, the time where Davy Jones is on that stage singing Valerie. I can still remember that moment very well. I remember, Davy having a microphone and he's just I remember everything of that performance. I don't know. There's something about that performance by David. I mean, the whole concert was just, it was phenomenal, but there's something about that performance. And then it occurred to me. That, Davy Jones, if I'm not mistaken, and if anybody knows this, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But from what I'm assuming that he took his performance seriously. He wanted to be as good as we remember him or we wanted to be. And that's what I thought it was. that point for Valerie, I can never forget. So every time I hear Valerie, whether it's from the record that Royce sent me, or to whether what you call it, or oh shoot, or Micky Dolenz singing it, I'm back to that Stampede moment. And that was a great concert. I'm very blessed that I got to see him. I think on Monday I'm going to show you all my. I have the original clipping from the concert. I'm going to have to show you that. I'm planning to make an original clipping scrapbook of the Alice Cooper concert as well. So that's special. Be that special to me. But man, the minute I hear Micky to Northern Colorado or Micky to Denver, I'm there. Even if my sister says no, it's going to be a yes. Because I feel like as a Monkees fan, lifelong I shall say, I feel like it's my responsibility as a fan to do that, to be there for him. Because in many ways, the Monkees. Okay, this is the whole point of this channel too, by the way. So Monkees music has always found a way in my heart. I mean, just as you were watching this interview, I'm just like that because that's what it does. It speaks to me. They're one of my music heroes. I like to say thank you, but I don't know. I would be very frank with you all when right after I saw the Monkees at our Stampede back in 2001. I just thought, oh, I'll see him again. Oh, there was maybe they didn't go back to Denver till the very last. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the very last Davy Jones performance was in 2011, and I was in Denver. And like, oh, I'll see him again. Davy Jones died. I had a lot of regret, just absolutely regret. And that's something, I shouldn't have been hard on myself, but knowing that he died like a few months after that performance, I don't know. I'm a little stingy at myself for that. And then, of course, with Torque. I'm sorry. My apologies. I regret that too. It's just, yeah. But that was a good concert. If I ever get the opportunity to see Micky, I am jumping on that so quickly. I mean, it's like jumping on that. Those Alice Cooper tickets, jumping on those as fast as possible. But I would love to see Micky live. I would. I want to thank you. I mean, the best way for me to say thank you is to show up. And that's what we do. Us music dorks, minion dorks. Well, that's what we do. I mean, that's the whole point of the Alice Cooper concert too, is for me to say kind of just show up as a thank you, because believe it or not, Nashville Alice Cooper is one that keeps me sane now when I feel alone, really. So I know I'm not the only one. Okay, now I'm gonna go to this cool article. I thought this would be a cool article, except Nashville Alice Cooper's been playing a lot of Guns N' Roses, which I like very much. So we're gonna do the top 10 weirdest songs article about songs from Guns N' Roses. I tell you what, Guns N' Roses, the band I had never seen live. I also wouldn't mind seeing them live. Woo, yeah, here we go. 10 weirdest songs, Guns N' Roses songs, written by Brian Raleigh, published August 6, 2022, blah, 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 blah. I don't care, here we go. Number 10, You Ain't the First, from 1991's Use Your Illusion 1. Guns N' Roses had already explored their acoustic side in 1988's GNR Lives, but they took it to a new level on this Drunken Pirate song. And then drummer Matt Sorum once described it. It was a tasty slide guitar licks, and Izzy Stradlin's lead vocals. You Ain't the First evokes the looseness of Exile on Main Street era Stones. Probably because the band members were so dry during the recording session they could barely stand. Okay. Used to Love Her. I'm doing this in a nutshell, people. From 1988's Guns N' Roses Lies, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. For exactly the first 5 samples of Rose's mouth, Used to Love Her, sounds like the kind of luscious rock laminate that Mick and Keith had mastered only 2 decades prior. Punchline, but I had to kill her. Charming. Lance, I was sitting around listening to the radio, and some guy was whining about a broad who was trading tall superstar facts and pics in 1988. I wanted to take the radio and smash it against the wall. Such self-pity. What a wimp. So we were Mood. So we rewrote the same song we heard with a better ending. A song as plainly as McCrappy and oh, come on, what is up with these words? Okay, well, it's registered. So technically speaking, it's registered. It's registered as a joke, but Axl Rose sure doesn't sound like he's kidding. Those words. Oh, you can come on. Okay, I'm a music journalist, but come on. Can't read these words. Can't even pronounce my young new disease at this point. This is very true from Just the Facts. What do you say? It said right here. We always think that there will be a next time. Grab the moment because you never know what tomorrow brings. Amen. 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 Here we go. Huh. Facts. Right there. Yeah. Instant regret, Dan. I'll give it that. So, okay, blah, blah, blah. Let's see here. See, we could process actually breakdowns is the longest or most that's not word. November rain and strange they come like the word, but still one of the weirdest. Okay. The song opens with a down home banjo whistle intro swells into an Elton John style piano epic detours into fiery rock guitar stronics ends with check notes. Rose reciting a Cleveland Little monologue from 1971 film Vanishing Point. He does the absolute most of them. All barking, let me hear it now! Yeah, let me hear it now. Is an exaggerated voice invoking the sound of roaring tornado with his raspy screams. It's no wonder Sorum lost it a few times while laying down the drums on his solid corn slash. Yeah, well. Yeah, another way. Let's see. Get the Ring from 1991's Use Your Illusion 2, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm just trying to pick out the most fun parts here. Let's see here. I don't really give Nice without Cooper. You might want to preach on this one. Preach on this because I'm pretty sure I'm skipping something. Okay, I am not saying those naughty words. Naughty, naughty. Okay, so apparently there's ranting going on. Even without the ring, get in the ring. It's ridiculous overstuffed rocker featuring live audience chant. Talented schoolyard taunts. I don't like you. I just hate you. I'm gonna kick your haha. And a pampering ringside introduction for the band. Each of these elements will fail spectacularly on their own, and together to create glorious rock and roll mess all through Bob, Glenstone Jr. My big to differ. Okay, just read that. Those are just some not nice words. I'm not gonna say those words. Coma. That's 91's Use Your Illusion 1. I don't care, man. Here we go. Rose's lyrics were inspired by a stress-induced drug overdose he suffered several years earlier and several pointed sound effects, a panicked ER conversation, a flattening heart monitor, a chorus of scolding ex-girlfriends. Usher his descent into unconsciousness. After a final jolt back to reality, he closed the song with a furious stream of consciousness screamed, Coma. It's one of Guns N' Roses' darkest and most cinematic songs, and Rose admitted it was one of the best things I've ever written. So pretty honest, if you ask me. I might have to look that up. I'm kind of curious about. Okay. So scraped. Let's see here if I can. You're calling it a doozy. Nothing can fully prepare your body for the blunt force impact of half a dozen auto-tune axles rolling out of their speakers in song's a cappella intro. From there, scraped settlers into a plummeting funk metal group. Oh, I like funk. Okay. With the Rose delivers self-empowerment, guitars are blah blah blah, and a pinched, heavily processed mid-range voice. There's also some bizarre vocal clipping at the 119 mark. God only knows if it was an editing mistake or a bold artistic statement on Rose's part. I bet you it was on purpose. I bet you it was on purpose, my friends. Yeah, so. Oh my. Not. Give me a second. Holy cow. Sorry, guys. Oh, my goodness. Somebody's home. Bear with me. Guns N' Roses previously covered Wings' Live, Live and Let Die, Burn, Nah. The song title of 1973 James Bond film. I love James Bond. I cannot express it enough. Give me a second. Give me just one. Are we good? Sorry, guys. Smokey, you're killing me, dog. So it makes perfect sense that Axl Rose released his own fictional Bomb theme 17 years later. That is a really good version. Live and let die, but die. That's what Alice Cooper was performing that one. But you know what I mean. Ba da. Okay, it's a good song. So what makes less sense is a wild trip trip hop beats, flamenco music, sickness strings, electro funk pulses. Oh, bluesy piano tickles. Oh, this was very jazzy. What's wrong with jazz? I like jazz. What's wrong with that? If the World is one of the most out character songs Guns N' Roses ever released, but those 150% vocal convictions and lush atmospheric production make it endlessly fascinating. Fascinating, nothingness, mood. Okay, okay, I can understand why jazz can be like that, but mood, nothing less. Nonsense. I'm saying nonsense. Nothing less. I'll be judged for that, buddy. Oh my god. Perfect French. 1999's End of the Day soundtrack was even. Oh my god. Invokes Nine Inch Nails, Marilyn Manson, and appeared on the End of Day soundtrack alongside of Korn, Limp Bizkit, and Rob Zombie. I like Rob Zombie. He's cool. Squalls of tough feedback, carnivorous drums, and Rose's hyper distorted wail dominate the blistering industrial metal track. What's wrong with that? Punctuated by catchy dance beat bridge and a few snatches of playful clean singing. Again, what's the problem? Taking the face of value of, oh my god, it's a fun, polarizing reality. It was disappointing and underperforming comeback. Slash even said in 2000 that the track convinced me that my departure has been a wise decision and that Axel and I were definitely no longer on the same wavelength musically. Sad. What's wrong? What's wrong with industrial metal? I review metal music. I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, I know I'm ready to get. I'm gonna ramble on this. I'm gonna preach this. I know a lot of people are kind of particularly picky about it, but come on, it's not that bad. Or there's some really good industrial metal bands out there. Can't remember them all because I've reviewed a lot, but okay, carry on. I'm a little worried about that part. Because I've been in metal music album reviewing for about 6 years. I've been be careful, you don't judge. All right, My World from 1992's Use Your Illusion Dose. Okay, so Use Your Illusion Too Close to My World. There was one song on that record that I didn't even know was on until it came out, My World. Easy Stradlin told Rolling Stone 92. I gave it a listen and thought, what the is this? Mood. Yeah, that's a beautiful mess. I mean, this is fun thing. This is a good thing about music. This is what I find very particular about music, which I really like. I don't know about you guys, but I like it's the fact that music being best. Yeah, I just love it when people go, "What in the world is this?" And I'm like, "It's a beautiful mess." Indeed. In less than 90 seconds, Rose plunged the band headfirst into the burgeoning industrial metal scene. Again, what's wrong with the metal, industrial metal? That was being pioneered by the likes of Nine Inch Nails and Ministry. There is nothing wrong with Nine Inch Nails and Ministry. How dare you? How dare you? Over a rudimentary hip hop beat argument by the sounds of scraping metal and moaning woman. Rose delivers a scratching something, welcoming listeners to his socio-psychotic state of bliss and beckoning what to do it in his most disturbed hey croon. In one fell swoop, Rose drew a line between Guns N' Roses' past and future, polarizing his colleagues and a good deal of fans as only he could. Okay, I'm starting to take this a little personally. It feels like this person, I don't know about you guys, but don't you guys think he's kind of taking metal, like calling out metal, playing metal as a bad music genre? I'm taking it a little personal. If you're saying that menstruating 9-inch nails are bad, what's wrong with you? How dare you? How dare you? That's good stuff. How dare you? Hmm. No, see, this is why I think some people just don't really pay attention, or maybe he's haven't heard it, he doesn't like it. Okay, I get that, but if you haven't heard them, then shut the front door and sit down. That's all I'm gonna say. Absurd, 2001. See, they came out with that 2001. I did not know this. Haha. Okay. Absurd is a clobbering punk metal mailstorm full of pulverizing drums, choppy riffs, and some of the filthiest, most repellent lyrics of Frost's career. But does Axl Rose, what do you expect? Oh, and then there's this mind-bogglingly absent intro breaking up with what's a tune because why not? Absurd is a brash, disastrous, and laughably illogical choice as a comeback single from the semi-reunited GNR lineup. In other words, it's classic Guns N' Roses. Whatever. Okay. Yes, I do that. Punk metal, I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, I mean, I take it back. I know it was a thing. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this book. I'm going to bookmark this because I'm going to do the I bookmark a lot. I'm going to look this up tomorrow during the weekend. I'm going to get back to you. Also, if you see my Spotify lineup, it's because of that this weekend. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to start sharing, aren't I? I'm starting to feel that. I'm starting to take it a little personally. You know, like metal, or you just really hate these bands, or you think these bands are stupid, which I think, you haven't really heard of Nine Inch Nails or Ministry. Then, my friend, the one person that's stupid, it's you. That's all I'm going to say. Yes, I'm a little stingy about that. There's nothing wrong with metal music, people. Seriously, there's nothing wrong with metal music. I mean, honestly, I appreciate all music. I mean, all music. My record collection consists of from jazz all the way to rock and roll. So come on, shut the front door if you don't know. Especially if you don't listen to Ministry, 9-Inch Nails. Shut the front door and listen to it. Rambling, sorry. I'm a little, all right. Metal music, I'm really humble. It's like in words of Alice Cooper, I'll bite your face off. All right, well, I was going to bring up something before I close off. I'm going to bring up something. There was everybody watched that YouTuber, what's his name? Video Bob. You know who he is? He's pretty cool, in my opinion. And I like him. And what was even cooler, that Eric Singh from Kiss actually popped up on the 37-minute mark. So I was watching the whole thing. It's been a busy week, so I'm watching it, and boy, they were just talking. It was a great conversation. I enjoyed listening to it. It was actually a really good distraction from the chronic pain, so it was a good distraction. But anyway, what I say, I don't know. It's just something in tones of Eric's voice that caught my attention. It wasn't alarming. No, it just kind of caught my attention. I'm like, yeah, it caught me going, me too. And so it's just like before Erica and the band went to Australia, which I believe they're in Sydney right now. I think they are. I think they have 2 shows in Sydney, to my knowledge. I don't know. I'm just a music dork, minion, mutant, whatever. Mucky dork. You know it. You know it all. And he says something. Video Bob goes, well, okay, Eric goes like this. And I love Eric Singer. I have nothing against the guy. I love him. He's awesome. I actually met him a couple times and all that jazz. It's nice guy. Smokey. I swear. Right back. Sorry. Oh, if only you heard me close that door. I'm like, it's National Dog Day. I'm like, if she keeps doing that, I'm gonna be the person that she doesn't want me to be. Okay, so anyway, I love Eric. I'm Ben. I kind of kind of ruined the conversation at some point. I would very much like to. Never mind. Never mind. That's not important. It's not important. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, I'm gonna fix it. I'm in the process of fixing it. It's just a matter of getting this to shut up. Now, seriously. Okay, but anyway, he said this. I'm actually on the same boat with Eric. So Eric goes, okay, well, I gotta go, pack for Australia. Be Bob jokingly says, go to hell. And Eric barely just looks, really looks at the camera. I'm watching this. I'm like, with a straight face. He looks at me and goes, I already am. And he logs off, and I'm like, facts. I'm like, facts. Yep, I feel you. I'm there too. All right. I'm going to go. But anyway, I'm going to go. So anyway, you guys stay safe, stay healthy. I'm going to shut up now because I feel like an idiot. So I'm just going to go. Yes, I feel like an idiot. I'm just going to go and deal with this talk that doesn't shut up. And I love her, but she needs to shut up. She really does. She needs to be quiet. So anyway, people, my point for anything before I go is this. Enjoy life. Okay? I understand we're all going through a dark time. I understand we're going through our own things. I understand there's just a lot going on. Okay? But seriously. It'll be okay. I'm figuring out my stuff, and once I figure it out, man, people look out. So seriously. And here's the thing, too, I kind of learned. Back up a ladder. Russ is going on the ladder. No. Hey, be careful on the ladder. I like to see Sunday show. But anyway, all I'm going to say is this. The only way we're going to get through tough times is we face what scares us the most. What's stopping us from being successful? And what stopped me from being successful is this. I've gained this figured out. So, in the meantime, I love you guys. Royce, seriously, if you fall and I see something that says Royce is in the ER, hey, stupid, what are you trying to do? I'm kidding. Don't fall off the ladder. All right, well, I'm going to go, guys. Be good, stay safe, be healthy, okay? I'm serious. Enjoy, just like what Dan says. He says it right here. We always think that there will be next time. Grab the moment because you never know what tomorrow brings. And so, in the wise words of my favorite superhero band, the Hollywood Vampires, I want mine now. Remember that. Hey, I am not stupid. I am a minging. You're not. Okay, by the way, you're spelling it wrong. We're doing this. Hey, stupid. It's STOOPID. Get it right. Stupid. Can't fix stupid. Oh my gosh, Royce, I was thinking of you. I was listening to that Monkey song. What was it? Oh shoot, what was it? Words. There's a line in Words that I immediately thought of you. Yeah, I thought you'd find it hilarious. There's a voice in Monkey's Words. You know that song? I hear those words that never true spoken to. Yeah, that. Okay, yes, rambling, dorky, nonsense. I don't regret it. Bear with me, people. That's the point. This is. I was telling you on Facebook Messenger, but there's a point where Micky Dolenz is pointing to Peter Twerk, saying, "I hear strange voices in my ear. I feel the tears." And I'm like, that's Royce. So you. Every time I hear your show, I hear strange voices in my ear. I feel the tears. Wait, which way is it? That way. No. That one. I feel the tears. Or that way. Oh, well. I feel the tears. Here. Strange voices. Strange voices in my ears. I feel the tears. I feel. I'm being funny, Royce. I'm not picking on you. I feel the tears. Hang on. There you go, Royce. Read the chat. I know. That's not nice. That's not very nice. I know. Sings in my ear. I feel a tear. I know, people. I'm sorry. That's not very nice. I know it's not. That's not very nice. No, it's not. But well, here is voices in my ears. I feel. Love you, Royce. If you're gonna be that upset, just message Alice at nicewithhousecooper.com and you'll probably put me online. But seriously, I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. I love you, stupid. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. All right. Well, you know who to email. Nice at Alice at nicewithhousecooper.com. You can email him and complain to him. If it helps any, I'll put it in a positive tone. If it makes you feel like, yeah, that's pretty good. Sorry. Yeah, I know. Love you, Royce. Yeah, yeah, he's gonna go now. Bye, Royce. Love you, Royce. If it helps, I do enjoy the show. I'm just giving you hell. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go now. Just remember, if you do email at Alice at nicewithhousecooper.com, tell them I'm being very, very nice. I'm an angel. You know, I have that thing called Halo, okay? All right, I'm going to leave now. Anyway, have a good show. I love you, Royce. Don't unfriend me. I'm going to go now. And he left, so I'm going to go. Be good. Stay safe. Take care. Bye.